Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Love Island Recap.
We're back.
We're recapping episode 15 to 20, but not After Sun as always, because
Who
gives
cares?
a fuck about After Sun?
Honestly.
We are your After Sun.
Yeah. Petition for us to be the new After Sun.
And we'll get 100 views.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
I know.
All 100 of you.
Okay, so episode 15.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes, loved Megan Thee Stallion.
Love her.
Like, she's actually so funny and everything.
That was an amazing episode.
Oh my god, I loved it. I have hair everywhere on my mouth right now.
I don't see any on your mouth. I see a bunch flying in the air. What the hell?
Okay. I love her so much. She made it so funny and like lighthearted.
Yeah.
And I loved how she like talked to all the girls in the dressing room and she was
Same.
like, girl, like
I know. I loved how big of a fan she was. Like,
she knew everything.
Yeah.
They were like,
It
oh my
was-
god, you're really watching.
yeah,
Like,
it was really cute.
yeah, of course she's watching.
I wish that she had been more, like, rude to Huda. I don't know. I'm so sick of Huda's attitude and behavior.
No,
Still to this day.
I'm still sick of it too, but I'm glad we don't see her on the screen as much because it's not like.
I know.
Wait, so episode 15, was that also when they fully broke things off? Yeah, because they
Yeah.
talked after like
Right.
Iris and him coupled up or whatever.
That was episode 14 where she was like, you didn't talk to me, right? Or no?
Episode 14, was that when they recoupled with
Yeah.
the door thing? Or no?
Yeah. Did we talk about that?
Yeah,
We
last
did?
episode.
Okay,
last
yeah.
episode we did.
Yeah. And then
So they got some closure and
she
decided.
probably, Huda and Jeremiah have their closure after
Yeah.
he chooses Iris over Huda. So they definitely talked before the challenge. I don't know. She should have gone home many episodes ago.
I agree.
In my opinion.
I think she really should have gone home when
the second time they were,
Wait,
like,
why
instead of
am-
Jalen.
Jalen.
Yeah.
I was going to call him Jaden, but
Yeah.
that's the new girl. But Jalen is so, like,
Sweet.
sweet, and I wish he could have gotten a chance, even though maybe he wouldn't have been that entertaining. I do wish that, like, because it seems like Huda just kind of, she ran the course. She, like,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of over for her.
It's feeling very clicky in
Repetitive,
their
too.
decisions
Yeah.
that they're making
Mm-hmm.
because America needs to be able to vote people off.
I agree. I think we need to get more power.
Yeah.
At least once.
At least one time. Like, we had so much
we
power.
got so close.
And we almost had her gone, and then they made the wrong decision, and then we did it again, and they still made the wrong. Like, it's like, make a better decision, you guys. Like,
No,
we literally
seriously.
set it up for you, and then you started blaming Jeremiah for everything.
And
For why?
the challenge, when they were doing the twerk challenge, that fully solidified that Huda is definitely a stripper.
Oh my goodness gracious! That was honestly.
I think that is why everyone started to love her after that. They literally, I saw so many TikToks that was like, all of a sudden I love Huda after that, like, little stripper dance.
I don't know. It didn't make me love her.
No,
It
me
ma-
either.
I mean, it was like a good dance. I tried it out.
She was, I mean, yeah, she was eating, she was cooking.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean.
But
I
that doesn't
think
mean
the
that she's
way-
not an emotionally abusive.
Yeah, I think the way she's moving now is intentional to make us like her
I know.
and keep her so she can win. I think the people left are trying to win.
Yes.
I don't think they're actually there for any good reason other than to be famous.
And I was thinking last night, like, what couples are even really, like, serious right now?
Yeah, like
Sierra's serious about Nick. Nick
That's
is
it.
not serious
That's
about
it.
him.
and like Alandria was serious about Taylor.
Taylor's
but
not serious
Taylor
about
is
her.
not.
He's like, yeah, I haven't even thought about her. I'm just trying to focus on, like, this experience. And same with Nick. They both were, like, not thinking about
Yikes.
them at all. And meanwhile, freaking Alandria's like, I miss Taylor. And Sierra's over there crying her eyes out because she misses Nick so
It's
much.
crazy.
It's really crazy to see, like, the dichotomy, like, the differences of how men deal with it versus women,
Right.
because the women are obviously, like, they like them already. There's no, like, turning their head at this point.
right. Yeah.
But the boys can easily be turned.
Oh yeah. Of
It's
course.
so annoying.
It's so annoying. And then The episode where Hannah goes home, I believe, was 17.
Wait,
right?
but 15 new bombshells came in.
Oh,
We
yeah.
didn't even talk about
Sorry.
them. TJ and Andreina.
Andreina. I like TJ. He's cute. He's nice. They're both kind of boring.
I just think it's like hard, especially when it's just a couple episodes. Like you truly don't start to see their personalities until they're on like 5 episodes or more.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they just never. I don't know. I also don't think I don't think either of them have very strong. I think Andreina is definitely there to find a man.
Well, she was really liking Jeremiah, but then
and now she's
got
really liking her current couple.
Yeah.
So
I think
I can see that she's definitely looking for a man, which is good because that's the whole point of it. But I don't know. I don't think that either of them have very strong personalities that are probably going to get a lot of screen time.
Right. She's very, very pretty. She's got a great bod.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
That ass? Do you think it's real?
Girl, yeah. Because her thighs match.
Yeah, her thighs do match.
Like, if her thighs were skinny, I'd be like, no. But she's just got a body, yada, yada.
But, like, what about the waist? Do you think she's gotten, like, lipo? Because how can your waist be that skinny and your ass be that fat?
I think she's just blessed.
It's crazy.
Genetically, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think so.
I think she's just...
She definitely has boobies done.
You think?
I think so. Maybe not. Fuck.
I don't think so.
Either she's all natural or she's all fake, and it's really good. And who's her doctor?
I feel like she's natural.
I don't know. Especially,
natural. Let me look up her boobs.
I don't know.
Let me look up Andreina.
But it's crazy because her butt is also really smooth. Like, there's no cottage cheese.
She's blessed. I'm telling you.
She might be just genetically blessed, honestly. The Latina.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like, also those tan lines were crazy when she came in with that spray tan.
Oh, my God.
I'm assuming that's a spray tan.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't think people get tan lines like that, but...
You'd have to wear the same bathing suit in the same place every single time.
I'm trying to see her boobs. Show me the boobs. I don't know, girl. Those be looking kind of real. They're perky. Maybe they're not real. I don't know.
They just look very circled, like you can see where the implant is.
That's true. She could just have good boobs, though.
It's so true.
Like, this looks like good boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. She's hot.
She's hottie.
And I think TJ is the hottest guy left.
I think he's the hottest guy in the whole show.
I thought you were going to say in the whole world. I was like, girl.
No. But in this show now and...
Even including Casa.
And before. Like from episode 1.
Yeah. I like Chelley, but
he is not that as cute as TJ.
He was like hot because he was like tall and like muscular. Like TJ's kind of short looking.
I just couldn't get past like Chelley wearing those fucking Adam Sandler ass clothes every day. Like,
was he?
Like the basketball shorts that were like capri length.
Stop! I didn't even notice that.
It was crazy.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Episode 16 was the What's Your Beef challenge, and that was when like Huda was getting pretty upset, I feel like, because they kept dumping the milk on her, and she was like kind of having a pity party, which I get. I would be too. I would be annoyed too. I'd be like, yeah, okay, so you all hate me.
Yeah, so
I mean, kind of, yeah.
America hates me and you hate me.
Everyone hates me. And then they were all kissing, and then when who like switched, I forget. It was like Iris and they were kissing, like Sierra and TJ were kissing, and Iris and Nick were kissing, and then I think they switched.
Yeah.
And it was like, whoa.
I was like, what the heck?
I was like, okay, what's happening here?
I know. And that's when Sierra and Nick like had a like deep conversation after, because she was like, I didn't like the way that like felt. To like see you like making out with whoever he was making out with so much. Was it Iris?
Was it that? I thought it was when he like was really grabbing Andreina's ass and stuff.
Oh, that's what it was.
And was like crazy with her. But he was on the log. He was sitting on the log. You know? Like when were the girls supposed to sit?
Yeah, he was sitting on the log. Oh my God. So, episode 18.
So after episode 16, we vote.
Yes.
You couldn't vote.
I couldn't vote.
Because I don't even know why. Because your app wasn't working.
It wasn't
It's
working.
So
it just kept telling me to register, which I already did. I've been registered.
Yeah,
girl.
so what the hell are you talking about?
I voted the first time, and then I kept trying, and then it was so late. I was like,
whatever.
I gotta go to bed because
Yeah.
I have a fucking get up at 4 a.m. for a
That's
flight.
so annoying.
I gotta go.
I voted Amaya, favorite girl, Taylor for favorite boy. And I am so pissed that Amaya was in the bottom 3. I'm also pissed that Hannah was in the bottom 3.
Me too, because if I would have voted, I would have voted for Hannah, and I would have voted favorite guy as probably Taylor.
I
as well.
expected Iris because she's new, and I always
Yeah.
feel like whoever's the newest always ends up in bottom 3, obviously. And even like, I mean, Hannah and Amaya are technically more new than everyone else as well. So like, okay, but I genuinely feel like everyone loves Amaya, and everyone loves
Papaya.
Yeah, well, I think now definitely like everyone's really seeing that they love her.
My friend that watches this, he's a man. He does not like Amaya. He hates Amaya.
Why?
He was like, she's not cut out. Like her and Huda are not cut out for this type of like show. And
I'm just feeling a lot of gratitude.
At least I'm beautiful. What'd she sing?
She said, I was singing this all day yesterday. It's like, I never said I was perfect. I never said I didn't have any flaws.
I don't know this song.
But at least I'm funny. No, at least I'm pretty. And at least I'm a little bit funny. At least I'm my own best friend.
Dude, at least I'm my own best friend is so funny.
No, I like literally love it. Every time I see that, I'm like, no, this is the cutest thing ever. Everything she does is so cute. Like, she's just so cute. I love her. And I feel like she's the only like super, super genuine one. Genuinely. She's so genuine. It's like it literally bleeds through the screen how genuine she is.
I loved, this is like a couple episodes back, but I loved when she was sitting there talking about something, probably Austin, and she had pictures by herself in the photo booth next to her. I was like,
so cute.
Honestly, me as fuck.
No, that's so cute.
Last night, Matt saw the photo booth and he was like, oh my God, you're going to go on Love Island just to go in the photo booth. I was like, yeah, I'll be like, want to come for a chat? And we just go in the photo booth. And I'm just by myself like,
no, seriously. But I feel like it's such a stark difference between last season and this season, how close everyone was. Like, it was like a family last season.
Yeah.
This season, it's like snaky little snakes.
It's cliquey.
They're all trying to get like, they're like going behind each other's backs, like being so fake. And because sending Jeremiah home, especially, like I think sending Hannah home was definitely fucked, but I have a feeling that there was something going on, kind of. Like, I watched her interview, and I think she was really only close to Taylor.
I think the problem was that everyone is super cliquey on this show right now. Like, the girls did not seem to give one shit that she went home. Like, they did not care. They were like, you're the light of the house. And she was like,
don't say that shit when you're sending me home.
Yeah.
If I was the light of the house, you would want to keep it, right?
Right.
You would want to keep the light of the fucking house.
What I don't love is that they didn't show us the deliberations.
I know, same. They usually do a little bit. Like, a little bit. Not everything, but, like, a little.
At least a little, like, oh, should it be this person? Should it be this person? Like, and tell us the reasons why it should be. At least, like, they didn't say anything.
I know, nothing. It just straight cut to them saying, okay, well, we're going to send Hannah home. I'm glad it wasn't Amaya, but, like, honestly, I could do without Iris. I don't not like Iris. I just think I haven't seen a lot of her.
I saw Iris's roommates watching her. Did you see those on TikTok? They were like watching my roommate on Love Island, and that made me like her a little more because her roommates were like, she's just like a super chill, like genuine person.
I think like I would probably be friends with her. Yeah, but I just haven't seen a lot of her, so I can't really say like a for sure opinion on her. Other than that, like, she's definitely nice, and I feel like a genuinely nice girl. Yeah, and she's very sweet.
I think, too, which I found interesting when I was in New York, I was talking to Matt's friend's fiance and then Matt's cousin, and they were like, oh, we don't like Hannah.
That's
and I was
so
like,
weird.
Why?
Because Hannah was definitely one of my favorites. Because, I mean, after Charlie went home, though, and then she coupled up with Pepe, I do think she got a lot less screen time, and, like, it wasn't... Because she was, like, super funny and also very genuine as well.
I know.
And I really liked seeing all of her, like, interviews and stuff. But I just really think Amaya is like the most genuine on the show. Even like, and I like Sierra, but I can tell she's being very on for the camera when she's like in her interviews. She's trying to always say something like funny or
they're
like
all trying
iconic.
to be what the girls were last season.
But
and
just
they're not.
be yourself, because look who's getting the most memes made out of them. Amaya, the person that's being herself.
Exactly.
She's getting fucking memed the fuck out.
Everyone is saying like if Amaya was on season 6, she would be so like have best friends in the house. Like
yes,
nobody is like matching her.
No, I'm
level.
like getting sick. They're not. I feel like none of them are girls except for like Iris, Hannah, Amaya.
Yeah.
The rest of them?
Yeah, they all are like, we're sisters. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, you're not.
I fast forward every time I see Chelley on my screen. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, and I really liked her at first, but
Me too.
she's just kind of not
boring.
She's just kind of not it anymore.
She just doesn't bring anything
and
to the table.
And I also very much the big thing for me is like if you're choosing a partner that I don't like, then that shows something about you that reflects on your character. Right. And I hate Ace. I think he's a mean guy. I think he's genuinely a mean person. Right. He's so fucking mean to Amaya. And he's like, Amaya should have gone home. She doesn't have a connection. Wait, what? Why are you fucking bullying Amaya?
Why are you so mean, Ace?
Like, I don't think it's funny. I think it's really rude. I think he's such a bad guy.
Yeah, I agree. And he made Amaya feel bad about herself. Like when she's in Casa, she's like, do you mind being called babe?
Everything.
She's like, would you mind that? Like, girl, do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Like, just keep being yourself, girl. Yeah. That's literally what we want to see. Like, we don't want you to fucking change and be a different person like the rest of them.
I can't wait for her to get out of the house, like whether it's at the end or if she ends up getting voted off, and just see how much we love her.
I know.
Like, I feel like
I'm glad she got to stay as long as she did, because I think she's like, at first she was kind of rubbing people the wrong way, which I get. I didn't like her at first because I was like, what's happening? She's scaring me.
She was like freaking out on Chelley, like screaming,
and like with Ace, and
that whole Ace thing was so warranted though. Like I would have crashed out too.
No, same.
Like
same.
What the fuck, sir?
That was funny.
She said that, and I was like, I love this girl.
No, that was so funny. Yeah. He's like, babe, sorry, sir. I died at that. That's so funny.
My God, I love her. Yeah,
and the boys are snaky too. It's just like it's just not the dynamic that it was last year, and that's really the
boys suck. Ace, Nick, Austin. I don't like any of them.
Yeah, and did you hear Hannah talking in her interview, that the Chicks in the Office interview, about how she had just talked to Huda that day about like this trauma that she had went through, and Huda's like, oh, okay, practice and tell me everything that you want to tell Pepe. Yeah. And she's like, so that's why I was so confused why she pulled Pepe for a chat later, because I literally had just told her all this like traumatic shit that I was going through. I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
The thing is too, like Hannah made a good point in this interview. She was like, she could have pulled him for a chat, but like he was literally feeding me pancakes and kissing me. He was literally feeding me pancakes and like kissing me, and that's when you decide to come over and like pull him for a chat.
Weird.
Like you could have just said to me like, I'm going, like exactly what she said, like I'm gonna like try to make connections with people. I just wanted to let you know, because it did sound like Hannah was close with Huda, like as far as we didn't see that.
I mean, Hannah was the one that was there for her in that one scene, but I think that was like pretty repetitive, where she was being there for her for the like more than anyone else. Right. And then I think after that kind of ruined their friendship, because in that interview she was like, yeah, the only person I talked to after I was dumped was Iris, because she's my girl, and obviously she wasn't involved in like voting me off or anything. So now I'm wondering, like,
what about
Amaya? She didn't like Amaya either? I don't know. Maybe like none of the girls liked her anymore? I don't know.
There's a scene where the girls are in the dressing room. I think it's when Chelley's saying, you're the light of the fucking villa, or whatever she said. And they're all looking at Hannah like they fucking hate her.
I know what you're talking about.
Which is crazy to me, because like a lot of America, we only saw Hannah go from sobbing with a picture of Charlie to the next day being like, I'm gonna kiss it all off my lip gloss, which I was like,
and getting her pussy wet with her fingers, like,
girl, honestly,
on that,
whatever. But the thing is, like, she explained in the interview, like, she cried for so long. She was up all night, and Pepe was the only one that was there for her, because
And they were talking for hours.
Yeah.
He said they were talking till like 5 in the, or she said they were talking till like 5 in the morning. And he was like, no, keep talking. I want to hear. I was like, wait, that's so sweet. I wish we saw more of that, like, so that we could really see whose relationships were good.
People probably would have voted Hannah to stay.
Yeah. They would have been like, oh my God, they're really cute. I don't understand. I hate fucking production.
Honestly, the real demon here is Love Island USA producers.
No, seriously.
Because Leah had issues last season, too.
Yeah.
Where she was like, I think she thought everyone hated her.
She doesn't like the producers.
No.
Like, she doesn't get along with...
I'm shocked that she's in this new show.
Because she requested that certain people not work with them.
See?
That's the only way she would do it. Which, love that for her.
I just don't understand why they're so evil.
I don't either.
Like, just show us what's happening.
Because that's their job, to try to get the most ratings. Like, they don't give a fuck about people's feelings.
What they're showing us thus far has been pretty boring.
Pretty boring.
Like, honestly.
Other than Huda crashing out every 5 seconds. But even that got boring after one episode.
Like, that was just pissing me off. I was like, I'm sick of seeing this. Like, literally show me anyone else. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not... You're getting views because we're all going to watch it anyway. Yeah. So, like, just fucking show us actually what's happening.
Yeah.
Because it's starting to piss me off.
Same.
Like, I might just stop watching next season and only watch UK because I'm getting annoyed.
No, seriously. Yeah, it's really pissing me off.
It's so annoying.
I can't stand it.
Then we go straight into Casa, which is pissed me off because Andreina and TJ aren't in a couple. Like, there's no real couples.
No real couples other than
Taylor
Nick and Sierra,
and Sierra and Nick. And obviously Nick is fucking getting his head turned immediately.
So
quickly. So the fuck is Taylor?
Yes, so quick. So quick. And they all are like supporting it too. It's so annoying how like they're always like that in Casa. The boys are always supporting the other boys to like leave their girls. And it's like, why?
Yeah, this is why we don't trust men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Thank you.
Period.
I did like... Because there isn't super strong couples, that they just said you're all single, you have to recouple.
No, I loved it.
I loved that.
I loved it so much.
Because otherwise I would have been like, nobody cares about anybody cheating. Like, Amaya would never have cared about Austin being with someone else.
No.
Like, who else is there? Chelley, yeah, maybe she keeps talking about how she misses her boo.
But one thing that did annoy me about the couples, it's crazy that she went from 5'8" to 6'8", though.
I know.
Like, fucking short to tall as fuck.
Dude, Ace with his little feet hanging.
Dude, I can't with him.
He scares me.
But he has short man syndrome, for sure.
For sure.
Like, fucking
absolutely
has to be such a dick to try to make himself feel better about being short.
Yeah.
But what was pissing me off about, like, the couples thing was that Amaya was scared to tell Orlandria that she kissed Zach. And I was saying to Jack, like, why the fuck does it matter? Orlandria doesn't give a fuck about this guy. And why was Orlandria like, thanks so much for telling me? Who cares?
Yeah.
And that's what's different with, like Casa usually. It's like everyone's
making out,
doing whatever. But now it's like they have to tell each other if they're kissing the people they're coupled up with when it's been not even 24 hours.
I just think that Amaya knew that if Zach's head is turned, like, she's gonna be the one to stay, and that Orlandria would be going home probably. Yeah. So I think that's why. And
that's true.
Amaya cares about people.
I know.
Like, the way that she immediately went to Hannah when Charlie did that, like, she didn't have to do that. And also Zach said, "Don't tell anyone we kissed," which I was like,
and about how Amaya, and when Amaya was like, she was crying when Charlie was telling her that, like,
I know that
maybe I'd be interested. She was literally crying. I was like, she's everything. I love her.
When she was like kind of tweaking out about that, I was like,
I know. I was like, wait,
what the hell?
Why are you so upset? But it's like, if you think about it, it's because she cares so much about like friendships and other people. And that just says a lot about her.
Right.
Like, I love her. She's a fucking angel.
Amaya Papaya.
Amaya Papaya. And I loved that Ariana called her Amaya Papaya.
I know.
She's like, Amaya Papaya. I was like, wait, do they say that in the villa, or is that something she got from TikTok?
I feel like it's something she got from TikTok.
Dude, she's on TikTok.
Dude, I would be too.
I see her commenting all over and liking comments. Like, all
I
the
love
time.
her. I don't want her to not be the host.
Why wouldn't she be?
She's not going to be the host next season.
Why?
What?
I'm not watching. Who the fuck's gonna be the host? Sarah, girl, bitch. No, she's not a bitch. They signed
like a 2-year contract.
Okay, resign 2 years more.
Yeah, but I don't think she will be. on
or you
TikTok.
saw it on a comment or something.
All of it, yeah. Where people were like, they only signed a 2-year contract, and they were like,
they might sign another one though.
She might, but also it's like 6 weeks of your life in Fiji, like not doing anything.
I don't think she gives a damn.
Especially if she wants to like get married and like settle down. But I guess you still can.
Yeah, 6 weeks. Like, okay, well, mommy's going on a business trip for 6 weeks, and then I'll be
also,
back.
bring the kid.
Yeah.
She is on the show for 3.5 seconds.
No, seriously.
I feel like she could fly back and forth.
Okay, no. 6 weeks is not that long to be away. And then to just be like pretty much free for the rest of the year. I mean, I don't know how much she gets paid, but like that's what I would do. I'd be like, okay,
yeah, because she
6
could
weeks
just
of working and then I'm literally
deals.
back home not doing anything.
She's not on Vanderpump. She could just do like fucking battery brand deals again.
Mm-hmm.
Toilet paper.
Yeah. Seriously.
But how did you feel about the way that they like announced Casa, where the girls left and then the boys had to make out with people they didn't know were different? That gives me the ick.
No, same, because if that were me and I took my mask off and it was a bunch of ugly fucking men sitting there and I was like, I just fucking kissed all them, I would be actually pissed as fuck.
My problem is like, it feels not consensual, like not consensual at all. Like, I think maybe that's why they do it to the boys, because boys would make out with a fucking toe.
Literal
anyone's
frog.
fucking left fucking butt cheek.
A buffin frog or fucking buffon
yeah,
shit. Like,
I just feel like I would feel violated if that was me. Like, I really don't like the being kissed by people I have never even met.
I wonder if they do ask them for consent, but we just don't see it.
If they're like prior to the even show being filmed, if they're like, would you consent to people coming in and kissing you?
Or even just like at that, like before
well, then
that.
they would know.
They knew. You couldn't tell. When they opened their eyes, they were like, no. They weren't even like, I would have been like, wait, what? Like, I would have been freaking out. They were all like, okay.
That's true.
I'm like, wait, what? And then also, they stood there for 57 minutes waiting for the girls to leave, pack their stuff. Like, wait,
I know.
what? I'm so confused about the timeline of that.
I don't think they actually pack their stuff. I think that the producers
did
pack like their underwear and like they have like clothes
and then they give
that they all share.
Clothes,
yeah. So
probably.
And then all of their toiletries are just there, which would stress me out because I have a skincare routine.
And I want my certain
and I'm not
shit.
using fucking CeraVe cleanser.
Dude, same. But
sorry.
Okay, the new Casa boys and the new Casa girls. We need to talk about them. And I don't want to be bullies because I'm seeing Vanna is getting bullied the fuck down.
I don't think it's that she's getting bullied. I think...
Girl, she's getting bullied.
Here's my thing. I saw a comment on a TikTok. Somebody said, like, we need to stop talking shit about people's appearances, but, like, this is not what Vanna really looks like in real life.
Right. It's like
we're not making fun of Vanna. We're making
what she looks
fun
like.
of the work that she got done.
Yeah, she has
because
way
she
too much filler.
Needs to chill.
No, she needs to get it all dissolved, please.
The chin
is
crazy from the side.
And then
I'm sorry to say it.
And the makeup makes it so much worse too, because I was like, oh, what does she look like without makeup on? She was in the bed with no makeup. I was like, it's 1,000 times better. I mean, still the filler needs to be dissolved, but the makeup too, like the way that she nose contours and stuff, it looks so bad.
It's so bad.
Coco is one of the prettiest girls
gorgeous.
Actually in the world. Her facial structure
is
really
actually
pretty. Insane.
What's this girl's name?
I don't really. Bryson, I think.
Bryson. I like her, but I haven't seen her a lot.
I think Coco and Jaden
are gorgeous.
Are the prettiest in the world.
Yeah, I just don't love Jaden's hair color very much.
Really? Why?
It's like, is it gray? Is it brown? I can't tell.
I don't know.
I just don't love it. But
I
that's
think
me.
I don't really like girls that look like Bryson. She looks like a really like... She looks like that girl that would be like a mean nurse. And, you know, like...
Yeah, in this picture.
No, she genuinely looks like that. And like a southern...
yeah.
Sorry. I don't like Southern Belles.
No, I don't.
I can't with the Southern Belle,
and
because
Clark
I know that you're
too.
fucking... I know that bitch was probably up there voting for that orange man, too. I can't... She's probably like she's very, very Southern and has Southern values, and I can't with that.
Speaking of the orange man...
Oh, God.
Hannah said something on her interview, and she was talking about Austin, and then she said Austin...
No, she was talking about TJ.
That too, but she was talking about Austin and said Austin kept saying that him and Charlie have the same beliefs.
Yes.
And I'm not about that or whatever she said. And I was like, ooh, tea.
She was like, no, you don't.
I know.
Or you better not or something like that. Like, please.
Sorry, Hannah, when you get your phone, I fear that you will find out that's true.
I know.
Which makes me so sad because I really like Charlie.
But it's really crazy how
Why are you British?
Because the way that she was saying, too, like, all this stuff, oh, I can tell and I can read people when they have, like, certain views. Because she said TJ, like, she just didn't really want, like, to talk to TJ, really. Other than just, like, be friendly with him because she could tell that he had, like, a lot of values and morals that she didn't share with him. And she's like, I can tell. And then I was like, girl, no, you can't because you were with a whole ass man who is fucking...
I think, like, Charlie, why would you ever think someone from not America cares about that? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I met someone from England or the UK or wherever the fuck he's from, I would not be like... Are you a Trump supporter? I would never even cross my mind. Well, it's just like
you like the king and the queen and stuff. And you're like, yeah, you like care about that stuff. And they're a whole different country.
Oh, like me, you mean?
You do. You love the king and the queen and all
I
that,
don't love
like,
King
royal
Charles,
family.
girl, but I did love the queen. I just like history. Like, I loved the queen. She
like,
was
you like Meghan Markle. Like,
oh, yeah. I know. People are hating Meghan Markle right now. People hate Meghan Markle, but I don't hate her. I just think she's like out of touch.
She's definitely out of touch.
But like, bitch, I would be out of touch too. If I was fucking married to a prince, girl, bye, I'm leaving. I'm going to live in a mansion.
She have like a pretty humble upbringing?
Don't care.
So
I'm gonna be out of touch.
I wouldn't be like that because I had a humble beginnings. I would always be
I wouldn't be having a TV show where I'm like, I'm gonna make my own honey. Like, that's what I would be doing. Did you watch that show?
No.
Oh, my God.
I don't really care about any of that.
I love Meghan Markle. But I just like whatever. This is not about that, but whatever.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, other people, especially because he who shall not be named our president of the United States at this current point, is such like a big personality around the world. Everyone knows him. I know. And it's kind of like similar to like... how people know, not comparing and saying that like Trump and the king are the same, but I'm just saying the way that people like look at them because they're big public figures.
Yeah.
Figureheads?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Figureheads.
They're heads of...
Are they fucking bobbleheads?
Not figurines.
Figurine.
Okay, well, let's talk about the Casa guys.
Yes.
We didn't talk about them at all.
Okay, at first I thought... And how do you say his name?
Elon?
Elon Musk?
Elan?
Or is it Elan?
I don't know. I thought Elon and Zach with a C were gay.
Okay,
Both.
Zach with a C, I think.
He is too pretty of a boy. And Sierra's got a type, sorry to say.
Yeah, she does.
He be sounding like Nick, looking like Nick.
I thought that he looked cute, but...
I don't like how... sharp his eyebrows are.
Something about him is throwing me off.
It's the eyebrows being waxed for me. Or threaded. It's too... I like a man with a little bit of... bushy.
Me too.
Like, I hate
not
sharp
be eyebrows
so,
on
like,
a man.
clean cut.
It's too... It looks... No, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think Chris is hot, especially with the extra added height. I
Chris
think the height...
hot.
If I saw him in person, I think I would think he was even hotter because the height just makes you look hotter.
Honestly, Zach with the K is cute. I don't love when he opens his mouth.
I really wish he didn't have fucking...
those teeth. Those chiclets.
Yeah.
I do like him, but mostly because he's friends with Miguel.
I know, same.
That makes me like him. And he picked our Amaya.
He seems very like uppity or something.
He's British.
Like he snorted some snow or something.
He just seems like he's like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's
like very
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. No, he's crazy. But I felt so bad for him, and he's like, I had to do what was best for me. Like, he had to explain himself.
He was like, I'm so sorry. I feel like you guys all hate
I feel like I'm the villain. No one thinks that, girl.
He mugged off Olandria.
Yeah.
He mugged her off.
And what is happening with the way that everyone's pronouncing Alandria's?
Is it Alandria or Alandria?
I think everyone says Alandria, but Chelley said Alandria. And then someone else, one of the other girls said, like, something else, like different from that. And I'm like, wait, are you guys pronouncing your friend's name wrong, or are we?
Probably both.
Probably.
You know who I don't think is cute? Brian.
I don't.
So
either.
Andreina can have him because I like her, but she's boring me.
Yeah,
so
she's
she can have
me.
this ugly neck bearded man.
Neck bearded. No,
I don't fuck with that beard.
I don't either.
He needs to. It's only growing right here.
I know it's. Yeah, I don't like that.
It's really scaring me.
I just don't understand why they get so many pretty girls and ugly guys.
Yeah, it's not. It can't be that hard to find a hot guy.
It's not. I don't know why they
Zach
do it.
with the C paired with? Iris?
Iris.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how that's gonna end up working out.
Yeah. Does Iris have a connection in the house? Like in the out of the OG guys?
I think she kind of started
TJ?
to connect with TJ, but
Okay.
I don't think anything's really gonna come from that.
I do.
Wait, I kind of like Clark and Taylor the way that they're
Yeah,
vibing.
yeah, me too. I
They're,
was
like,
gonna say I
really,
really
like-
like her.
Yeah, she's
Like,
like really. I don't know. They're
their
both like chatting really
Personalities
well,
are very
lining
good.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was shocked that Jaden didn't pick Nick.
Were you?
Kinda.
I was thinking if it were me, I would have definitely went with Austin because
Same.
I know that Nick has a really strong connection
Right.
with Sierra,
That's
and then
why.
I'm like, why am I gonna put myself in that position when Austin has no one, and I could just couple up with him and not have to have a problem.
And Austin was like, I'm 100% about you.
Right.
And Nick was
and she's
not.
kind of like, she was teetering and saying that like she kind of likes them both the same, so might as well choose the one that's free and
Yeah.
open, because then you don't have to deal with any of the extra drama.
Right.
And I really like her personality.
Me too.
I feel like I would be friends with her.
Mm-hmm. She's really cool. I was not really very surprised that all the boys switched, basically.
Yeah, no,
Like,
me either.
I knew none of the girls were going to.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But I wonder if Pepe and the new girl are gonna get together.
who's
like,
Pepe
along.
with her?
Yeah, Bryson or Grayson, whatever her name is.
I feel like Huda's with who? JD?
Mm-hmm.
At this point in the game, I can't tell who is here because they genuinely like want to find a person and who is here because they like from Casa who is just trying to couple up with someone so they can stay on the show the longest.
I know.
Because that's kind of what JD's giving.
They said they're all staying no matter what. All the Casa guys and girls are all staying.
I know, but like if, for example, like Sierra and Nick, I guess Nick's gone now, but like Sierra and Nick probably
Not really
would've-
though. I don't.
Well, we don't know what that's gonna happen.
They're
like,
definitely coming
Sierra's
back.
definitely gonna pick Nick. She's not
Yes.
picking this fucking
Yes.
curly headed.
I don't think they're
fucking
gonna
pretty
tell
boy.
them who went home. I think they're gonna leave it unknown so all of them think that maybe their man went home.
Really.
Yeah, because if they do, then like Taylor's gonna. I don't know.
No, because the only two couples that were couples was Taylor and Alandria and Nick and Sierra.
Yeah.
And those are the two people who went home. So it would be beneficial to them to say Nick went home to Sierra and Alandria went home to Taylor because then Sierra will.
I feel like
first of
Sierra
all-
will be like, I'm leaving then. That's why I feel like they're not going to say anything because Sierra will want to leave.
I don't know.
Sierra is in love with that man. She's bawling her damn eyes out at every second.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared.
I don't know either, but
I'm excited about it though.
I do
it's
think
gonna
that
be good.
them not having to like couple up with someone to be brought back in the villa is definitely making it more genuine though. Because they all
Yeah.
know, so they're like, they all know they're going back, so they're not
Right.
trying to like pretend that they
Right.
like someone to just get into
Right.
the villa, which
But the thing
is usually what
like,
happens.
Chelley wants to be with Ace.
Yes.
So like whoever the fuck Shelley's with, this man like probably will be going home if Ace decides to leave Coco, which
No, because once they go into the into Casa Amor or into the villa, what if Chris has a connection with another girl, with one of the Casa girls or something?
maybe, I don't know. They're gonna do us something crazy. I can guarantee you 2 people from Casa will go home.
Each.
Before they like when they come back together. One person from each
Oh.
house will go home from Casa though, the Casa people. Like I think when they bring all the people, when they bring them all together, there's
gonna
gonna
do a
be a
recoupling?
recoupling with Nick and Alandria, and then 2 people will go home, either Nick or an Alandria or
Yeah.
one of these people
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Because what the fuck? Unless Nick and Alandria fall in love.
No, they're not.
I know.
They're definitely. I like that they're just besties.
I know. But
I honestly like platonic love better than like a romantic.
I know,
love.
but that's kind of like why they should be together.
Then I just feel like it ruins everything because then it's no longer platonic, and then it's like, oh, you guys are probably gonna break up and then not be friends at all.
That's true. This picture,
dude, Hannah was pissed. She was so pissed. I never seen someone so pissed leaving the villa. I mean, even Jeremiah should have been way more mad.
Dude, and Huda talking to him
when
when
she kissed him on the cheek and he kissed her on the forehead. She fell back in love so quick. She was like,
so sick of her. They're gonna get out of the villa. When she goes home, she is going to contact that man, and they're gonna date for 4 years, and it's gonna be on and off, and we're all gonna have to hear about it on the internet.
Probably, yeah.
Did anything else freaking happen? No, but when can I vote?
Like, when is the next vote, are you saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably next week.
Okay. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say, I think. Well,
we might be back next week.
We might not.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.